Good evening, 7:15 p.m. I'm headed downtown. My intuition has got me going on an adventure. I'm like, look at me eating lipstick. It's all because I put lip gloss on top after. Now, I see that somebody has sent $50 today, and as a contribution to help out with kitty litter and cat food. Thank you so much for believing in ya dang George and Trina Medicine, my business. I love you for believing in me and loving me and showing me what you love about me, so that way, I don't know, it helps me love myself in another way when you point out how, in your opinion, I'm different because I love animals or whatever story, I didn't really get into you doing that. I'm just kind of on the go right now, so I didn't really get to send you a private message and say thank you to you personally, but thank you. I didn't even have to say, hey, I need cash, but yes, I need cash, I need cash, I need cash, I need cash. Please stop sending stuff. I don't need stuff. I need help learning how to sell my stuff. I have stuff. I have corsets. I have shoes. I have things I don't really care about that I used to care about and I used and I got for photo shoots, and I have some quality, cool, artsy little weird things, right? But I need to let them go. I would rather trade them for $30 or whatever, and then that person gets something they really value, plus they get it for half the price, right? All these great stories. Those are the stories that I like and that I want to be able to tell about myself, but I'm lacking the confidence about selling stuff. I'm I don't know, my ego just doesn't want to list anything online, or it tells all these other stories, PayPal and eBay take a cut, they're going to take 40%, they're going to take 40%, and I'm struggling to figure out the mathematics of how much more percent each party is going to take, plus, you got to save 20% of that for taxes, plus, shipping and handling costs. It's really hard to factor in everything in some levels, you understand? It's complicated. And something else I've also gotten into is making jewelry lately. I have all these crystals and all these special little pieces that I've gathered, and I've decided I'm going to make art and make especially wearable art, and I'm going to start releasing the things that I've made. For example, I made these beautiful high heels. I'll admit I've worn them twice, but I've worn them more than that, for 5 minutes. But I cover them in shells and crystals, and they're kind of furry and they're very comfortable. And I like to use them for a video or a shoot, capture some good quality footage, and then release them, sell them. I'm thinking 120, I'll start them low. That's also something else I really want to do. I love the concept of bidding. So that's why I love the idea of that major corporation using their website, because the bidding aspect just sounds fun for me, okay? I love bidding. I think it's cool. Okay, exactly. We're going to start it off at this. You want to fight for it? Let's see you guys fight for it, She wants to pay $5 more. Oh, this guy, though, he thinks that I'm an artist, so he's going to pay $300 for my shoes, and he's not even going to wear them. He's just going to use them as a piece of art in his house. So there's all these storylines and all these possibilities, but really nothing is possible if I don't open the door of opportunity and put myself out there, so that way I can receive a lucrative, if that's even an appropriate word, or just an income, a source of income based off of what I've gathered or what I've invested in. For example, I've invested in canvas and I've made these art pieces and I've just been sitting on them. I need to list them. I need to take their pictures. I need to accurately describe them and type them out. I need to find my passion for being on the computer again. I need to find my passion for creating again. I got so depressed and hooked up on these stories of love addiction, and just, it ruined me. And then, I had a whole life lived as a model, so obviously I feel the most beautiful when I dress like this right now. Okay, and I'm very eager to have a husband. I want a person who wants to make love to me every day, who's going to want to be with me all the time, that never leaves me questioning, that is constantly courting me, that is giving me roses and just like supporting me and taking care of me. I guess like there's a part of me that loves like the goddess treatment and being like superiorly taken care of and nurtured and bandage my wounds, but also pushing me to be a warrior and like, yeah, being a very strong alpha to help take care of the children, to push our sons and to push me. You know, I have all these like different levels. I obviously also enjoy the idea of a subby hubby, like a guy who's going to give me what I desire, right? Like, oh, I'm the dom, right? Dominant. And then you have the subby, the sub, the submissive, the subby hubby. The subby would be like, it would be excuse me, like I'm accessing too many levels of emotion, so it's kind of complicated to focus. It's about not being denied. Like a partner who genuinely really loves you. Like, they don't care if you pick your nose or fart. I'm just using as examples, right? Like, you're just really, really in love with somebody and, like, their family. I don't know. I guess, like, I've never really meditated on these things as I've become an adult. But in my childhood, I had all these subconscious programmings of, like, I guess you could say Disney movies, where like I had like these expectations of this Prince Charming. And honestly, like I had lost my faith in men because it seems like so many men were beat up by their own moms that like all the chivalry has become dead. It seemed like a subconscious programming almost, like as if like all the masses have been shown all this stimuli and ruined the family image, right? Like there was like a tour that was famous about like that storyline of like breaking family homes, and it's like Smile Empty Soul, Stained, Limp Bizkit, Family Values. Yeah. Alright, so yeah, I'm kind of like a punk rocker. I'm into rock music. I like a little bit of country music. I like rap music. I like a variety of things. However, what I love most is love. And finding ways to love all things and to find ways to be in joy. But I'm also very honest. I'll be honest to tell you, like, this is a negative or lower vibration than this. Everything can be measured in megahertz and frequency and vibration and sound and resonance. Everything has its own ability. Sometimes I get really shook up. Like I could cry with happiness. And this is like kind of like a new thing, to be honest. Like I'm not really used to those feelings, but there's like a lot of dreams that are coming true right now. And they have nothing to do with money. I know I keep like worrying a lot about money because I kind of just like grew up with that like ingrained in me. Like, right? So I apologize that I get like kind of frantic and manic about like how can I earn. I think that's because like a lot of my self-value is based around like self-worth and how much money we have in the bank, you understand? So like there's part of me that just desperately like is subconsciously like telling bad stories about myself until like I can have like a cushion or something like that. Like I don't understand what's going on. Like maybe if I owned a house, like I would feel safer. Like I don't understand my inner narrative. And part of me just wants to go away to Georgia to like a silent retreat and try to access myself and get to know myself in these new intricate ways. And I feel like I kind of need a team. I feel like I need a lot of support, a lot of people who really love me and that are gonna like, yeah, Trina, I'll fund you $1,500 to go become a yoga instructor, or I'll pay $300 this month for this class. Like it'd be interesting and great, you know, like what kind of person wouldn't want like people supporting them doing things that are like breaking their comfort zone? And just like some people think that like women really just want money. No, dude, I want you to like push me to go to school and to like force your kisses upon me. Like I don't really want you to force your kisses upon me, but it's like that. It's like when I'm grumpy at you, you're gonna like try to cheer me up and give me kisses and comfort me. And if I really love you, it's gonna work, right? I'm not gonna be like, ew, like God, I'm just disgusted with you because you're such a lying, cheating, sneaky thief. You understand? I know so many like people who have been bad people. And I know that, like, once they've been bad, it's really easy for them to slip back into being that evil guy or girl that they were before. And for me, I just get frustrated because I just genuinely want people to become better and happier. Oh, my city's getting dark, you guys. Very dark. Saint Augustine, I will always love you, Saint Augustine. You're such a big part of me. I'm here to give you some positive energy right now. I'm showing you love and light, like, so hardcore as I drive through the timeline of now. Yes! I'm very happy. I'm very excited. Oh, you guys, this guy, he just, like, swept me off my feet in this new way. And, like, sometimes I feel like, oh man, I feel like this guy could sweep me off my feet harder. Like, I've seen things in movies and I wonder what could really happen to me. And I am kind of, like, addicted to that whole falling in love stuff. And, like, I love being treated right, of course. That's why I've loved being a professional, spoiled brat. I got a lot of gimmicks, a lot of ideas. Yes, there's so many things going on, you guys. Okay, I have, like, all these amazing books I just received and I need to sit still and read them, but I'm just so in love with Mother Earth and nature that I just can't sit still and read and do anything. Like, I just keep wanting to go and produce and go. Like, I'm addicted. I keep switching motherboards or circuit boards. Like, one moment I'm like, all right, I'm ready to settle down and have children and hibernate. And then I'm like, all right, no, I gotta travel. I gotta bring this baby all the way to the Galapagos Islands. I'm gonna have a child and raise it on a sailboat and have, like, a 51st date type thing. Oh, I see this girl with a NASA shirt on. I'm such a sapiosexual. It definitely, like, pleasures me to find intelligent women and men. And I can't lie, like, I battle a lot with insecurities. Like, I'm always worried that, like, I'm always creating in my head, like, scenarios like, I like to torture myself and humiliate myself and think of, like, people who are smarter and wealthier and just, like, better off than me. It seems to be, like, a pleasure. Like, I like to always challenge myself and compare myself to being somebody that I'm not. If any of that makes sense. Like, I like to torture myself and be like, what if my partner found someone smarter? And then, like, I kind of, like, get, like, egotistical and be like, well, Trina, what if we just read more books and we could just become smarter? But, like, it has nothing to do with that, you know? This is, like, neurons, basically. We're all, like, giant neurons is the best way for me to explain this right now. Woo, let me do this. Like, basically, we're all, like, these circuit boards of connections, and just, like, there's levels of compatibility, and yeah, we are naturally drawn to people, and we're meant to grow and have these connections. And sometimes when we have these, like, sexual attractions to people, it's not always just sexual that's coming up. You know, we also live in a culture that tells us that, like, you can't sleep with multiple people, or that it's cheating or it's wrong.